Hi there. I just want to show you a couple of exercises that you can do to relieve stiffness in your knees. Now, you can do this one just lying on the bed, either in the morning or ideally at night when you've already warmed your knees up. So let's pop on our backs when you're ready. So onto your backs and let's have our hands just down by our side. Okay, so we're going to have our feet and our knees in our bent position, just hip width apart. Let's push the middle part of the back down now. We're going to bring in our tummy. So I just want you to bring one knee just into this bent position. So this is tabletop position. So we're just going to hold that knee just over this hip. And then we're just going to tap the toe down and then gently back up this tabletop position. We're going to tap down and back up. And we're going to keep going. We're going to exhale, tap down, and inhale, back up. Now make sure that this knee is really still. It's only bending and then back again. You could pop your hand on your thigh to make sure that your thigh's not moving, that your thigh's nice and still. Exhale and inhale, nice and steady. Making sure that we're keeping everything really still. Now just focusing on this knee, pointing the toe if you can, because if you can point the toe, it will stretch through your ankle, through the knee, into that hip. But this exercise as well is really good for working these thigh muscles. Now, really important if you've got bad knees to strengthen this thigh muscle. Exhale and inhale. Okay, let's go one more. And then we're just going to tap that toe down and relax. Okay, let's do the other leg, bringing the other leg into tabletop. And then again, we're going to tap down and back up. Exhale and inhale. Keeping this thigh really still. Remember, have the hand on the thigh if you want to make sure that that thigh is still. In and out. Exhale, going down. Inhale, back up. Really focusing on that knee, stay really steady. In and out. In and out. Okay, let's go one more. And we're going to relax. Okay, so if your knees are particularly bad, just bending your knee, I know can be quite uncomfortable, but this one's a really good one for building up strength in the thigh, and again, important for your knees. So let's bring one leg into tabletop. Now we're just going to imagine we've got a pencil poking at the top of the knee, and we're going to just draw a tennis ball on the ceiling. That's a really small move. It's not too big. We're just mobilizing this hip and stretching. So exhale, moving away, and inhale, coming back. And we're going to keep going nice and slow. Just mobilizing the hip, just working this thigh muscle, taking your time. In and out. Now I see lots of lower leg movement here in classes. Make sure that lower leg is really still. You're keeping that 90 degrees in this knee. Breathing in and out, taking your time. In and out. Okay, let's just pop this leg down and relax. And let's do our other leg. Again, holding that core really steady, making sure this knee that we're not moving is really still. And you're moving from this hip. You're drawing that circle on that ceiling. No moving that bottom leg. Keep that ankle in line with the knee. Breathe in and out. In and out. Really taking your time. Mobilizing, taking that leg out to the side and around. In and out. In and out. Okay, let's just go one more now. And then we're just going to pop that foot down. Let's have a little bit of a stretch. So we're just going to bring this one knee in towards the chest. Now, don't pull this knee too tight because you just want a little bit of a stretch. Have the foot slightly up towards the ceiling so you've got a little bit of angle in this knee, and hold. In and out. Well done. Okay, let's pop that leg down and let's bring our other knee in now. Again, hugging that knee, pointing that toe and holding. In and out. And then we're just going to pop that toe down and then the heel. Okay, let's come into a seated position now, or standing up, or lying in bed, whichever one you're doing. And let's sit up nice and tall. Let's bring anatomy, pelvic floor. Hope you enjoyed it. A few exercises there to keep you going, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.